Hello and welcome to this little video about the area around Kaliningrad, in particular the Baltic Sea coast. I know the sound quality is pretty bad and the video is not much better, but I apologize for that. So I spent my summer holiday here in Russia at the Baltic Sea, and it's pretty nice here, so I would like to share some impressions. I'm here in Svetlogorsk, formerly known as Rauschen. Rauschen was a German town, originally a farming town, and then later became a resort, a beach resort. And it's located in the former part of Germany known as East Prussia. Rauschen was Rauschen until 1947, when all the Germans that hadn't left before, at the end of the war, were expelled. They were asked to leave. And as you walk through towns like Svetlogorsk, you can see many houses built by the Germans that they are still very distinct, and especially to me as a German, this architecture is very striking. It's just very interesting to see this here, and together with the Soviet style architecture built afterwards, and this mix is very interesting. The road outline is still German in many places. It feels a bit familiar to me. And everything else, though, is like in the rest of Russia. It's interesting to see that this German architecture, the Ostsee style or Baltic Sea style, is still very much appreciated here in Russia. The tourism of this area is developing now, and they cherish these houses. But many of those houses are in a poor shape. Many are, however, nicely renovated, and many new houses or villas are built copying this old style. It's interesting. This is the Catholic chapel, built for Catholic tourists and anyone Catholic visiting Rauschen. During Soviet times, the Kaliningrad Oblast was a closed area, so it wasn't possible for ordinary Soviet citizens to travel here. It was a military zone, and even today there's a lot of military around Kaliningrad, and also here in Svetlogorsk there is a sanatorium for military personnel. After the fall of the Soviet Union, Kaliningrad became detached from the Russian heartland. It's now between Poland and Lithuania, and in 2019 it basically arose from a Cinderella sleep. And then during the COVID pandemic, many Russian tourists came to Kaliningrad Oblast, and now during the war in Ukraine, even more Russian tourists, mainly families, they come here to spend their summer holidays. So Svetlogorsk, as other beach resorts here, they become increasingly popular amongst Russian tourists, and the locals, they complain about increasing prices. So, and as you can see, this beach town is booming actually. So many new houses are being constructed, and including this new beach promenade here. Yes, and all this construction means you cannot really enter the beach yet, unless you do, and this is the Russian way of getting entrance to this unfinished beach. The construction going on in Svetlogorsk is omnipresent. Everywhere you walk, you see new buildings being constructed, many shopping centers, hotels, apartment flats, luxury apartments and villas of people with the money. Some of them, or lots of them, from Moscow. So in summary, I would say it's a very interesting place, a very interesting area of the Baltic Sea, the Russian Baltic Sea. It's a nice place to have a family vacation here in Svetlogorsk. It's as I said, the place where mainly families come. It's pretty safe here, quiet, very relaxing, and yeah, it's mostly Russian families, and it's also interesting to see, that they are just like any other family, just trying to get a good summer holiday.